Hello, welcome to Serling Zone. I'm Alan, back here at the planet with the Robot Rappy that I built, and I made a few changes to him, and I was going to leave doing the video on the Rappy because I did have the old one, but it was so much about Christmas I thought I'd do a new one, and I was going to wait until I'd done my next character or creature build, but I've decided to go to a different planet. I found a nice planet. I'm going to leave this base here with just the one on it. I may well come back in the future, but I'm going to do my next build on this other nice planet that I found. So I thought, well, I'd do another video of this, just a new version. I made some changes. I've changed his shape a little bit, so I think he looks a bit better now. His body's a bit lower down and a bit chubbier, and I put some lights on it, and I've gone with the idea that he is a prototype. I did actually look in my book where I've got the quest, and it's Dr Guls who gets infatuated with the Rappy, so it's his prototype of the Robot Rappy. So I've role played with that this is what it is. Have a quick look round. I know we've had a look round before, but I think the shape is a bit better now of him. And I've got the lights on the antennas at the top, so that would be, I would sort of role play that is the radar, so you can have a 360-degree view, everything around him. Put a little light above the eyes there just to light the eyes up, and some lights on the fingers, and that is the weapons. You can shoot out any type of technique, full power technique at a fast pace, so it'd be a pretty good weapon as Robot Rappy. And I was thinking actually that it would be a good mode in Phantasy Star Online if they ever did remaster it for the modern consoles. It would be a base defense extra mode, a bit like in Ease 8, where you defend the base and you can upgrade your defenses and different waves of enemies and bosses, and you get a ranking, A or S rank, how well you do, and you can earn extra stuff. So I think that would be really good to have an extra mode in it. And I was thinking about extra modes because I saw my nephew a few days after Christmas when I went over to sisters for a late Christmas dinner, and we were saying about Phantasy Star Online 2, and he was saying yes, he doesn't think it's going to be as good as Phantasy Star Online 1 because he played it on the Dreamcast. He must have only been about 9 or 10, I think, when it was on the Dreamcast, and then he played it a few years later on the GameCube. And he was saying to me, he said, oh, recently he felt the urge to go back and play it, and he was playing with his mate for quite a bit on the GameCube, on the split screen co-op, and after his mate was doing other things, he wanted to play more, so he went on the PC. Now my nephew, he knows all about computers, he's done courses on computers, and he's got the online episode 1 and 2 that they did for the PC that's got extra episodes, and the mates he's doing it with online, they've made a new mode on there. They've made a permadeath mode, so when your character dies, that's the end of it. And initially I thought, oh blimey, no, I wouldn't like that, because for me, and I suppose a lot of people, it is about evolving your character and getting them different stuff and seeing them level up. After he said about it, and that when they die, if they haven't got escape doll, the last words come up, and then they go in a leaderboard. And after thinking about it, I thought, actually, being a big fan of Phantasy Star Online, I think I probably would do it. I mean, my first ever character I did on the Dreamcast, I lost him after a while because I didn't realise, and I put him on a third-party save cartridge, and after a bit of time it was having trouble loading, and it just wouldn't do it. But I'm sure that's happened to a lot of Phantasy Star Online players. For whatever reason, they've lost one of their characters. But yeah, I thought actually I would have a go at doing something like that, just for the kudos of trying to get on that leaderboard. So it just shows you, you know, you play Phantasy Star Online, it stays with you, and he had the urge to go back and play it, and he's still doing it. Well, I haven't got a good enough. Well, my old PC broke. I keep saving up for one, but then I use the money on other things. I've been spending money getting my car working lately. Right, let's go inside the. Open a little door for the professor's maid, and we can go inside in the workings of it. It's got his little chair, all the controls. I mean, it'd be automatic. He can sort of take control if he wants. It's all automatic. He's got a bed there. He can sleep, and the controls there. Got water and food to sustain him inside. So there's this inside the Robot Rappy. But yeah, I like how he looks now. He looks a little bit better. And some lucky people, I think they were saying February the 7th on the Xbox in America and Canada, they'll be able to sign up for the beta of Online 2, so they'll be able to have a go at that. Just hope it comes to Europe soon. There we are, there's another little video, a newer version of the Robot Rappy, and he is a Robot Rappy now, got all the controls in him. And I'm still drawing some creatures at the moment on GameCube, finding one that I think I'll be able to do a statue on my new planet. But I think me and Zero will sign off now and go out and do a bit of exploring, see what we can find. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.